Hi, I'm Darwin Fogt, licensed physical therapist and owner of Evolution Physical Therapy and Fitness in Culver City, California. Today, I want to go over exercises that you can do to minimize your risk of shoulder impingement with baseball. Shoulder impingement, or rotator cuff tendonitis, is a very common ailment we get with our baseball players. I get a lot of questions on how can I prevent this from happening. Once it does occur, how can I rehab it? There's some very simple biomechanical issues that need to be addressed in order to really reduce your risk of injury. Now, the most effective way to really prevent this from occurring is to go see a licensed physical therapist, and they can really break down all the mechanics of throwing, pitching, fielding, to really make sure that you really customize your exercise program so you can prevent that from happening. The rotator cuff muscles are four muscles that start in the shoulder blade or the scapula and attach to the humerus or the arm bone. And what those muscles do collectively is keep the shoulder in place as you're going through motion. So when we're talking about impingement or rotator cuff tendonitis, what's happening is one or more of those rotator cuff muscles is getting pinched through motion, especially with overhead motion. Pitching, a lot of throwing can cause this tendonitis to occur. One of the ways that we can create some space for those tendons to breathe, essentially, is to keep the shoulder blade pulled down. So if you engage the muscles in between the shoulder blades, that's going to effectively keep the shoulder blade in a stable position to allow this arm to move up and down without the shoulder riding up this way, which causes that pinching or tendonitis to occur. So exercises that you can do on your own at home. What you can do is just go ahead and purchase a resistance band, something to provide a little bit of resistance. From here, you're going to stand, open up the chest, keep the shoulder blades pulled back and down. Prevent those shoulders from riding up this way, because that's when those rotator cuff tendons are going to get pinched. From here, you're going to stand and just keep the elbows pinched in toward the body. Shoulder blades are pulled back and down and separating the fist this way. This is a very simple, effective way to start strengthening the rotator cuff tendons. When that is getting stronger and that's completely pain-free, we can move on to a more sports-specific position, keeping in mind all the mechanics that we just talked about. So you'll get yourself, assuming you're a right-handed thrower, will get yourself in this position. I can't overemphasize how important the core is for the shoulder mechanics. So if you set yourself up in this position, think about really engaging the abdominals and holding that position. From there, we're going to lift the arm up in the air. Again, really mindful that the shoulder blade is pulled back and down. And from here, we're just going to internally rotate the shoulder in this position and come back nice, slow, and controlled. So what we're getting here is an active recruitment of your shoulder internal rotators and an eccentric work of the external rotators as we come back this way, keeping in mind to keep the shoulder blade pulled back and down. I'm Darwin Fogt. Today we went over exercises that you can do to reduce your risk of shoulder impingement with baseball.